Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Garmin Talks. Today we are here with Maria Nite Pacheco, a visionary leader whose journey spans business, design, and personal resilience. From redefining balance in a fast-paced world to finding purpose through wellness and innovation. Maria shares how technology and intention come together to create life designed with meaning. Hello, Maria.
Hi, hello.
Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's definitely a pleasure to be here and talk about Garmin, of course.
Of course. So, Maria, you have worn many hats: CEO, designer, strategist. Till now, what is your biggest achievement so far, and what has it make you learn?
Well, I believe my bigger achievement now to survive cancer.
Of course.
I mean, that's the biggest one. And again, as you mentioned, wearing so many hats at the same time,
Yes.
that's a huge achievement because we used to work just in one environment, right? So I come from the hospitality background, which made me much stronger than I actually thought I am. But yeah, and running different errands at the same time, it's actually make you really strong.
And how did Garmin enter the story for you?
Well, that's my beautiful Viva Active 5. When I've been diagnosed with cancer and going through chemotherapy, I thought, you know what, I need to take control of my body again.
Of course.
And that's what come very handy. It struck my sleep, it struck my steps, it struck the way how I feel. I mean, if I tired, it's definitely showed to me I am. So I need how many steps I did. And of course, how well sleep I am, because we always thought, okay, I have a restful night. And then you check.
Yeah, and the score is like...
And your data
fair.
shows a completely different, right? Or how many times we wake up in the morning and say, oh my God, I slept 9 hours, but why I'm tired, right?
Yes.
Like I'm tired every day. And then you check again and you look, okay, now it makes sense, right? So that time, it's really helped me to focus on my wellness, on my well-being, and that's my journey start.
And now, when you're balancing leadership and design work, which Garmin metric matters to you the most, that you check the most?
My stress level. You know, that is the most important.
Of course.
Because, again, when you go through such a difficult time in your life, you understand they have more important thing in life rather than be stressed or worry about anything. So when I know my stress level is high, what has helped me? Take a time for yourself, take a rest, breath work, yoga, meditation, whatever you need to do. But just that is more important rather than anything else.
You have been very open about your journey with cancer. Could you share with us what period taught you more strength and faith?
You know, probably when I first been diagnosed with cancer, because that's something you not expect to hear, right? So it's been, probably was such a shocking for a couple of minutes. And, but then you saw, okay, I have to move forward, right? So then the journey start. And it's such a roller coaster because it's going so quick. You know, you have surgery, then you jump very quick to chemotherapy. And then after the chemotherapy, it gives a lot of changes, not just on your body, but in your mental health as well, because you still... Probably sometimes you're still in denial stage because you don't believe it's really happening to you. But at the same time, you just like, survive, right? You in such a mode. And that's the metric of your stress level, of your well-being, of your better sleep. That's come handy. And that's it give you strength. Because when you do, during my treatment, I done, let's say, 1,000 steps. And you don't lose your breath and you just achievement,
Of course.
right? So that gives you strength and that gives you faith. You actually can do everything possible. And then next day you're doing 3,000 steps. And then after that you do 10,000 steps. And you're just like, oh my God, I can do that. Nothing is going to break me. So I think your faith and strength is actually coming from the thing which is most scary you. I think that's what I believe in most.
That's really touching. What was the turning point in your recovery? Like the moment that you decided to not focus on just healing, but on rebuilding that new energy?
Again, my tracking. Because when you see actually your stress level is going down, your vitals, your well-being is getting better. Because again, what do you have in Garmin? It's not just data, right? It's not about to please you. It's not about to criticize you. It's just about pure data to give you thoughts. How can you improve? And that's what helps. Analyze and don't take it as a... I mean, you have your wellness coach with you all the time.
Yes.
And is the best wellness coach because you know you from in and out.
Yeah, it knows you best. You know that beat yesterday, it's a Garmin tagline, means different things to different people. What does it mean to you in your leadership and your creative practices?
Being 1% better every day, better than yesterday. That's for me my motto.
Yeah.
Just a 1%. You can do actually a lot in that.
Yeah, of course.
And it doesn't matter is there communication with my team, or take a leadership on the new project, or take a new clients on board. It doesn't matter. Just to be 1% better than yesterday.
Yeah, 1% is beating yesterday.
That's right. That's right. Well, same with wellness, same with fitness, same. Either, I don't know, I done better yoga for the longer time like usually I do, or I hit the gym for better exercise for a long period of time. So it's, just a 1%.
Garmin Fitness Fest celebrate movement and community. Why should professionals like you show up for such events? And what will be like the most exciting thing you will be willing to experience there?
Right. So, you know, there is so many different festivals about fitness and activities and everything. And I think what you do, guys, actually, and during especially October, which is Pink October and awareness for the breast cancer, I think it's just about not to say, oh, you stay active, you stay well, but it's also about to see people who actually overcome such a journey and they're still positive about it. You know, for me, that's probably a more important message to pass. You actually can do it. You can take a control out of your body. The illness is not everything what's bad thing can happen to you. You can get better if you wish to. So I think that that's the most important message we are looking forward to pass during that time.
And what memorable Garmin moment that genuinely surprised you, maybe at the beginning of your journey with Garmin?
That's a very good question. It's really a good question because there is a lot of surprises was along the way. But again, I think it's the first thing was not realizing how much stress we have on daily, because we don't really feel that, right? We always think, oh, I'm okay. And that's what we always do. I'm okay. Oh, yes, I'm a little bit on the edge, but I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. Let me have my coffee or let me have my, I don't know, herbal tea and I'm going to be okay. But then when you look at your data and you understand you're actually not okay, because again, we all know stress is silent killer, right? It's affect your body. It's affect a lot of aspect of your life. But then when you see one thing, which is you just take a little bit of time for yourself and you actually allowed yourself to take this time, and you see how your stats change and your stress level go down, that was surprising.
So now you use it like every day now. That's your
Oh,
guidance.
yes. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially it's, you know, you have a difficult day and you look and there's I actually did all right.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know when to stop. You know when to take a breath. You know when to say, okay, I need 5 minutes of meditation. You know, I need to have my quiet peace zone. And yeah, that was help.
So how do you blend mindfulness with these analysts? Because sometimes numbers can get overwhelming. If you're always tracking numbers, you're focusing on that can also cause you stress. So how you balance having these numbers and staying mindful about your daily movement?
Well, as I said just earlier, this is your wellness coach who is on your side, who wants you to make you better, not to make you worse, right? And if you take all these numbers, not as a criticism, you take this about how to get better, then you see this as a great sign. And again, for me, I'm checking my stats on daily basis. It's become routine, like you're going to brush your teeth every day, right? So you're going in the morning, you go before you bed, and then you know it's mandatory, right? So it's invented in us from the childhood, and we never skip. And if you skip, you feel bad about it. So it's the same thing. When you check this on daily basis, you take this religiously. I'm taking this religiously. I look my stats on daily basis. Before even I'm reading any emails in the morning, I check my stats. And then I know, okay, probably today it's better I slow down. Or look, these days show I can go full power, and then I will do some extra training as well. It helps. It really helps. So, yeah.
If a younger professional buys their first Garmin, what are the 3 habits would you recommend to them to set up on their Garmin?
Stress level, 100%, because that's what the first thing you need to start to track. Your sleep tracker. That's another, like, we always think, and that's such a misconception. So if I sleep throughout the week less hours, and then I will sleep more in weekend, then it will help. Actually, no. Your brain doesn't know about it, right? It doesn't know you will get extra sleep on weekend. So it's still overworking when you have less sleep. What is happening when you sleep, let's say, 5 hours a day? You craving more for sugar, you craving more for caffeine because you just need to stay awake. And then, of course, it's affect the rest of your well-being. So this is very important to know what you do. Well, for me, another feature which is quite important is my step trackers. I really want to know how my movements throughout the day, because again, we mostly sit and it's a sitting job. So it's just you checking emails, you're talking, you're planning, you're in some new project, but you're sitting, you're not really moving. So for me, it's very, very important to know I'm not really spend so much time just sit at my desk.
It gives you the hint that you need to move more in the...
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And then you give up, pat to your shoulder and say, oh, well done. Today you done very well. But that's what I will suggest, to really monitor these 3 things at the most. And the rest, of course, when you start to use this on daily basis, you will focus on other parts, and probably something else will come your favorite. But for me, these 3 things is very essential.
And where do you see the leader persona going next? Like hybrid fitness, metabolic health, And how can Garmin support that, in your opinion?
Again, it's because it's such a smart tracker, right? So everybody choose their own pace and everybody have different fitness level.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's just because it's such a smart device, which is help you to understand where you are at this present moment. So of course, the more, as I said, religiously check your stats, and then you will know where your step are.
Mm-hmm.
For them, again, for leaders, you're in stress on daily basis. So what can you do to make yourself better? And then what the stress does to you, the level of cortisol goes up.
Mm-hmm.
The level of cortisol goes up, what happened? Your weight go up, right? So does it help your metabolism? No, definitely not. So then that's when you control your stress level, when you make your sleep priority, that's the rest will come.
Tell us about a personal goal that you are training for now, like strength, endurance. So what's your plan physically?
Well, in the beginning, my plan was to lose my weight, because after the treatment, I gained a lot of weight, which was not because I chose to, but just because it was very aggressive treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, my entire system goes up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And I gain a lot of weight. For me, it was so unusual and I feel so uncomfortable. So the goal was to lose a lot of weight, which I done actually quite successfully. And now it's just to stay fit, stay on my shape, continue exercise. And again, Garmin help a lot with that. So yeah, I think for me is carry on training. It doesn't mean if you achieve your goal, especially with weight loss, and then now you say, okay, it's done. Let me
Go
continue.
back to fast food.
And where is McDonald's, right? Or KFC or whatever, whoever is likes. But the thing is just to take a control of everything you do. And Garmin actually help you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a control of everything that's happening to you with your body, with your well-being, with your mind. And that is very important. For me, it's just to stay healthy, happy. That's what it's helped for me, because I sleep enough. So yeah.
And what is that one feature that you would love Garmin to build for leaders and creators specifically?
Oh, I think, I'm not sure. You guys have so many great features. Honestly, you have so many great features. Probably when you not move enough, and to give you some kick, just time to go for a walk, or just, do 10 sit-ups. Maybe that will be. Sometimes you really need a good reminder.
Mm-hmm.
And or maybe some sort of alarm when your stress level goes so high, and just maybe soft reminder to say, take a breath. Or maybe a cup of tea will help now. Like something more personalized, like for specific, because you have such a smart device which is tracking well-being on daily basis, right? And battery is great. So I think is the most important. It's maybe some sort of personal message in a way, just to say, hey, you sit too long, you're not moving.
Can you leave us with one principle for life designed with intention? Like, how would you sum up purpose, performance, and well-being in a single message?
Wake up happy, just to be happy for this day today with the sunshine. We're so lucky to live in UAE, just because we actually have such a privilege to wake up every day with the blue skies and sunlight, and sunshine. I think is just the key for you to be successful. The key to be achiever is just to be happy with yourself. And that's the most important.
Of course. Thank you so much for this insightful message, and we will be seeing you during Garmin Fitness Fest.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
yes, of course. I'm looking forward to it.
Together. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next episode from Garmin Talks.
Thank you.